Don't wait till the last minute. Don't do it. We dealing with government here. Hi, I'm Elena of Financial Demics, where I give you the tips and tools to manage your money, increase your savings and your income, and decrease your debt. And today we are going to talk about these changes that the Department of Education announced to the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. So previously, the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program was very confusing. In order to qualify, you had to work in a public sector job. You had to make 120 payments, which is the equivalent of 10 years of payments. You had to participate in a qualified repayment program, and you had to have direct loans, which caused a lot of confusion when borrowers actually went to apply for forgiveness and then their applications were denied. As a matter of fact, there were about 98 to 99% of the applications that were submitted to the forgiveness program were actually rejected. Thank goodness this week the Department of Education actually announced changes to the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Here are the things you need to know about the changes made. Previously, if you made payments under the Federal Family Education Loan Program, then those payments did not count towards your 120 payments in order to be forgiven under the Federal Service Loan Program. But now they will include the count of those payments. What you will have to do is submit an actual waiver by October 31st of 2022. So you have a little over a year to get this done. Now, if you're a borrower who had ineligible payments due to either the timing of the payment, so the payment was a few days late, or if the amount of the payment was less than the minimum payment required, now you're eligible also to get those payments counted. The Department of Education is also going to allow borrowers who certified their years of public service but consolidated their old loans into a direct loan and then lost credit for those previous payments made to now automatically get credit. So for example, let's say you did have a federal family education loan, and because you needed to have a direct loan in order to qualify for forgiveness, you consolidated your old loans into a direct loan. Well, if you had already made 20 payments under the federal family education loan, then those 20 payments didn't count towards your 120 payments that you needed to make under the direct loan. You automatically started over at zero. But now what they're going to do is they're going to go back and count those previous payments you made. And I'm just using 20 as an example. So if you made more or less, those will count in with the payments made towards the direct loan to get you closer to 120 payments made. And if you didn't certify your public service previously, don't worry about that. They are still going to give you the opportunity to go back and certify your public service and get those previous federal family education loan payments included in your payment count. Now, the last thing that they actually announced also as far as changes so far, because from the looks of it, they are working on other changes also, is that military service members who were on active duty will now get that time served counted as payments made towards the loan program, even if their loans were deferred or in forbearance. Now let's talk about that waiver. So the waiver that they want you to submit will be for ineligible payments to be counted now. Okay, so you have until October 31st, 2022. I mentioned this early. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't do it. We dealing with government here. And if you don't know about dealing with government, do not wait till the last minute. Please don't. Go ahead and submit your form now if you need to. Now, if you currently have a federal family education loan or any other federal loans like the Perkins loan, you will need to apply to consolidate those loans into a direct loan. And the deadline for that is also October 31st, 2022. So this is another reason why we can't wait to the end. You got to go ahead, get this done early, get it taken care of, so that's one less thing off of your plate. As I mentioned earlier, there are other changes that are in the works that have not been announced. So to make sure that you don't miss anything and miss out on your opportunity, the Department of Education wants you to sign up for FSA ID and make sure your information is updated at Studentaid.gov. So for all my people who work in the public sector, I'm excited that these changes are coming for you. Hopefully this was helpful. In the comments below, let me know if this is something that's going to be able to benefit you or anyone who you know. And what are you going to do once your student loans get forgiven? That'll be cool. Or if you're like me and I'm not in the public sector, what would you do with your money if you didn't have to make student loan payments? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up so it'll get out to more people, and share it with one of your friends, because I want to make sure that everyone who can possibly qualify for student loan forgiveness gets their opportunity. If you'd like information on the basis of personal finance, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time with an all new video.